Hello, welcome back to A Day Full of Budgets. In this video I will be cash stuffing for week 2 of November. It's a 5-week month for us, which is why it's very early in November and I am already on week 2. It's going to be a very long month, but it will be okay. So I should have £680 to cash stuff today, and that will be in my sinking funds, in my savings challenges, and in our general weekly spending. I'm going to do it all in one video. I'm not going to split out my savings challenges again this week, just because I don't have very much to put in them. So I'm just going to do it into one long video, but I'm going to deal with all of the cash first, and then I'm going to deal with the placeholders in my binders. So yes, grab a cup of tea. It might be a long one. Let's start. So I've got the cash here. I'm hoping I've got £280. I've been playing around with the numbers quite a bit, and they've changed a lot. So I'm not quite sure if I'm where I should be, where I ended up, but this is what I've got. So I'm going to go with it. So we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 280. That's fine. And then I'll have £400 in placeholders to put in as well. Whew, okay. I'm hoping the light is going to stay the same. Ooh, what have I done there? Let's move it all back one. There we go. Right. I've tried to push my binders back a bit today to give me a little bit more room because I feel a bit squished sometimes. Right, okay. Oh, hold on. The dog. One sec. Right, let's start with our food. So I will be putting my usual placeholders in my binders, but for the top-up shop, we're going to put 15. Oh, we're in a wrong order, never mind. Miscellaneous is going to get 10. I'm not sure where my station is. There we go. Okay, so health and beauty is going to get 15. There's been rumblings from my middle boy that he might need a haircut, or he wants a haircut, he doesn't need a haircut. And my daughter's also made lots of rumbling noises about products that she needs. So detangler spray and conditioner. Honestly, it's never ending. So my self-care is all in the bank this week to pay back for my Etsy stuff that I bought. So I've got £5 left, which is absolutely fine for me this week. Money for us is going to get 10. It's empty. We went out on Saturday morning, which was lovely. And then family fun is going to get, it's 15 in the bank and only £5 in cash. Again, just a small overspend from the half term, which is fine. So these are going to go into my purse. So I'm just going to pop those to the side. And let's get going on everything else. Just not even sure where to start. Okay, I'm going to take £10 out to give to my husband for his money. Let's give him that one because it's not a very nice one. So let's get rid of that. Right, I think I'm going to start in Christmas and I'm going to get rid of that 50. Where's Christmas? In here. Let's start here, shall we? We're not paying anything into tech this week. But we're going to put 70 into Christmas with a purple pen and a calculator. So we've got 70. Oh, let's get the money out. So I've got a 50 and a 20. So that's going to go in. And let's take off, what's the next highest one? 29. So take off 29 is, I'm just going to colour that in. 41, so I'm going to take off 28 and that leaves us 13, which we don't have. Okay. How can I make 13? I haven't got a 4. I've got a 5 and an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, okay, we're going to do that. Oh God, it gets harder and harder. as we get down to the bottom numbers. Right, there we go. Done. That is done. Should we see how much we've got? So our 2024 challenge is for Christmas. I've done a very, very small bit of Christmas shopping, very small. So I've barely touched any of this. So I have got 1,300, 1,600 in the bank, 1,650, 1,700 and 20, 40, 50. So £1,750. Oh, that's just like mega. I've never saved this much for Christmas. I'm trying to remember what I done for Christmas last year, like savings wise, and I just can't remember. I think I need to go back and have a look, because I think this is going to be the most that I would have saved pre-Christmas, which is cool. Okay, let's do, I've got loads of bits and bobs I think that I need to do. So I'm going to go into family annuals and I'm going to get this done. So I'm going to put £20 into other gifting. Yeah, let's use this. Just for a gift that I need to send off in a card. I've already got the card for that one, so that's just I need to send off. This is so empty, this binder. Like that £20 is literally all it's got in it. Yeah, which scares me slightly, but it's okay. I have a plan, and that's all that matters. So we are going to do my £60. Sorry, I just had a bit of a mind bleh. £60 is going to go into the annuals savings challenges. So we are going to finish Seize the Day today, I think. So we have got 5, 10, 15, 18, and this little octopus dude is 20. Awesome. So I'll pop this in here. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50. Lovely. So I'm going to take this out because this is complete. And I actually have the next one I'm going to use. Oh, I did. Here. Yes, I do have it here. And I'm going to use this Scottish Highlander one that I got, I think, out of the budget bag last year. This year. So I'm going to put that in there for the next one. So let me just turn that round. So I've got £40 now to put into each of these. So I think I'm only going to put 10 into the Hello Autumn. So let's do the little gunk with a pumpkin. And then I'll finish this one next week and reallocate this one next week. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So that just needs 10 more pounds and that one is done. So we'll do that next time. I've got 30 left. Now, this Money Does Grow on Trees from Violet Moon Budgets has 20s on it. So I'm going to cross off one of those whilst I've got a 20. There we go. So in here now, we've got £30. So this saves 120. And then I've got one tough cookie, which is £10 per cookie. Very expensive cookies, but they are very tough. So I've got £30 in there. So we're just going to colour in another cookie. We're going to have multicoloured cookies today. There we go. So that will then also save £120. which is great. So we shall put that 150 into the sinking funds. So I'm just going to take that out. So that was from Dingley Designs. Sorry, just knocked you. And what I'm doing with this cash now is I'm putting half into the next sinking fund that needs to be funded, and then the other half into car insurance, because car insurance is mega. It is so expensive. So, oops, sorry, just throwing my pens around. So what did I say I have? So I have 150. So I'm going to put 80 into the car insurance, so 20, 40, 60 and 80. And then I'm going to put 70 into the pet insurance, which is the next one that we're working on. So I'll add that on to the 220 I've already got. So I'm going to just change that 9 to, that 2 to a 9. There we go. So that would be 290 in pet insurance. So I've got 220, 240, 260, 270, 280, 290. That was a really bad way of counting. That was completely backwards. There we go. Right, and then we're going to put this 80 into car insurance. I've had to restart this car insurance again because the 180 that I had already saved, I had to pay to the current policy to change my son from a provisional to a full driver, and obviously they have. So when I had a look at it, I was like, that's a lot of money, and they charge like £40 admin fee. Like, that's mad, you know, just to make a small change. When if you've got a provisional driver, you know they're going to pass the test at some point. It's just a ploy to make extra money. Anyway, I'll stop moaning about that. So I'm going to put £80 into here. We'll start building that up again. I am hoping by next year, whatever this thing is going on with electric vehicles, like, sorts itself out, because it's quite ridiculous at the moment. Again, I'm not going to go into that because I'll start ranting. You don't want me to start ranting. So now we should have £65, I believe. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. I've done it right. Perfect. So this is going to go towards sort of savings challenges and bits and bobs. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into my freedom binder. So I want to try and get this finished this month. So I'm going to do this 20, but what I'm going to do is take out this 10. So take out that 10 and pop in this 20. And this is from Budgets and Dreams. So that's that one. If I don't mention where a challenge is from, just give me a nudge and I'll let you know, because I always forget. Right, so we've now only got 20, 30, 35. So we've got £40 left to finish that, which is awesome. So, right, what am I going to do now? I did write a little note. Okay, so we've got £10 going into November challenge. Let's do a pink. Ooh, really, really dodgy circle. So I'll pop 10 in there. So 10, 20 and 5 into November. This one saves 65. These are from Budget with Shah. I've got the whole year, and I am got this one in December, and then I've done the entire year, which I'm so happy I've stuck with. We're going to have a game of roller match. Have not done this for a while. I didn't get my dice tray out. Hold on, let's get this and pop it here. I'm not sure if you can see it. So this is from the Rocking Witch. If you roll 3 of the same colour, it's £5. If you don't get 3 of the same, then it's 10. So pink, purple and pink. Okay, let me find my purpley purple. Hopefully it's that one. So we had a pink, a purple and a pink. So we'll just do the 2 pinks. So it means I put in 10. Yeah, right, purple, that's good. So should we, I haven't counted this for ages because we haven't played it for ages. So let's add the 10. And we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. Well, that's good. We've nearly done the first column, which is great. And then we're going to scratch, well, we've already scratched off a 5, so we're going to do that. And I've also scratched another one off because I thought, oh, I might put in a little bit more, like depending on what the number is, but it was a 15. So I was like, no, maybe not in this video. I'll do it in the next one. So we're going to add 5. So we've got 20, 30, 45, 47. So this challenge is from Scouse Girl Budgets and I have absolutely no idea what it saves. So yeah, it's going to be fun. So next time I'll put £15 in and then I'll scratch it off again. And that is going towards our Save 2000 challenge for an event we're going to next April. Let's put a little 5. Oh, do you know what I've done? I've not condensed this. Let's quickly, if I just rub off this one here. There we go. And we can then just colour in a 10 and pretend that I had already done it. Oh, there we go. So, oh, no, I'm only adding in 5, aren't I? Yeah, that's fine. So we've got 150, 160, 70, 80, 85 and 90. Ooh, nearly at 200. Nice. Right, love that. So we're not putting anything else into here. So I've got a new vitamins savings challenge, which is from Grounded Budgets, but I've got a digital version so I can keep printing it out. And yeah, nothing else is going in any of that. I'm going to put some money into the Inconceivable. Just need a pen. So we're going to do 5 here. There we go. I'll put 5 in. So we've got 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30. Let's pop, oh, actually, before I do that, I just want to, just give it a jog, put the £8 into my Colour Crush. So I scratched off an 8 the last time. So I just take this 2 out and pop 10 in. So in here now, we have got 150, 160, 75, 77, 177, which is good. And I'll scratch another one off for next time. I won't do that in this video because otherwise it's going to be really long. I'm going to put that £2 into Rolling with the Times. There we go. And in here now, we have got 250, 70, 80, 90, 95, 98. So this challenge is for radiators. So I really want to put like any spare bit I can in here. And then this last £10 is going to go to the Save 7,000 with 7 dice challenge, which I am just going to put into the Save 333 for ease. So I'm just going to cross off these 2 5s. I know it makes it a little bit boring, but it is what it is. And that is really, really close to being done, which is great. Okay, so that is all of the cash. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through this binder, which is our daily, weekly spending, and let you know what I have put into my bank pots for our spending. So food gets 120. However, we did go slightly over budget in half term, so I've got 112, but I'll just put 110 in here. But I've got a buffer for next week for cash stuffing if I need it. So if I go over again next week, I can use that sort of, even it out. And when I say I go over, so most of the time I'm sort of I either put it on a credit card, which I then pay off like at the end of the month, so the money just kind of sits there, but I track how much I would like to spend, and then I just try and recoup the money through the rest of the month. So yeah, I'm not going into debt or anything with it when I say I go over. It's just how I kind of track the money across the month, so by the end of the month it'll all be even. So fuel is getting another 20. So now my son has passed his driving test. He is going to put fuel in the car every other top up, which is quite nice. And then family fun, as I said earlier, we overspent slightly in half term fun. We definitely need to save more for half term, because £150 for 5 people just doesn't really go very far. I mean, my husband and my 2 boys went to London and they spent like £100. So that's just one trip. And then if we go bowling and for dinner, that's like, again, another £100. So yeah, we definitely need to think about saving more. So £15 of this week's budget went on what we spent last week. So there's only 5. Oh no, there's nothing. There's nothing going in here. The £5 is in cash. So yeah, nothing in there. My self-care also has nothing. I've bought my big budgeting meetup ticket, and I've also had some Etsy spends, which I've taken out of my own money. So that's fine. I now need to save up for having my eyebrows done. So Time For Us has just got £10 in the bank. School is going to get 15. So I will take that 10 out and replace it with a 25. So school has got 50.75 now. And clothes is getting 20. There we go. Health and beauty is in cash. Home, I'm just giving it a little 10. It's got 150 in there, but that is going towards radiators when I finish the Rolling with the Times challenge. So that £10 is just kind of if we need anything over the next sort of week or so. Kids is going to get 30. So building up for sort of the next batch of pocket monies and things. Clubs is going to get, so it's going to get 50. However, we overspent by sort of £45 last week through, on the 1st of the month, the club fees come out for my daughter, and my son's rejoined the gym, which I've said I will pay for up until kind of when he's done his exams, and then that's up to him. So that was sort of an unexpected thing really, but that's okay. So we'll now just start building it up across the next month. School food is just going to get 10, so there's 120 in there, and I'm just going to add 10, so it's 130. I do need to top up the younger two's food. The pets, so we've got a cat and a dog, so this is just to go to their cat food. It's just at £10 a week this month, and then it'll go back up to £15 a week from next. So I need to get a really good pet buffer, and probably a separate challenge, because next year we've got a couple of trips that we'd like to do, which means the cat and the dog needs to go into like a kennels and a cattery, well, they don't go to a kennels or a cattery, but, you know, pet sitters, if you like. Bus passes, not getting anything. Glasses, not getting anything. The car is getting 30. So I'll just colour this in. And I've had my letter to say that my electric vehicle will now have to pay road tax. But I don't know how much it's going to be. So yes, that is not fun. So let's take 20 out and swap that for 600. Ooh, what is 600? Nice. Oh, I don't have a 600. Okay, I'm just going to have to add another 50. So I've got 600 in there. I don't have any hundreds either. Really need to sort my placeholders out. Just really haven't had the time. With half term, my son turning 18, and busy quarter at work, it's, yeah, low on my list. So cheer travel is not getting anything this month. Okay, where am I on my list? Okay, I'm just gonna, let's go in here. So if you saw my check-in video, you'll see that I got really happy with the yellow pen, and I coloured all the way to 505, and it does have 505 in with the £10 that I'm cash stuffing this week. So I coloured it in prematurely in my last video, just because I got really excited that I got to 500. So we'll leave that there. And also what I do on the 1st of every month is I put £200 into a regular saver directly from our budget, and this money goes into a high interest account. But what I allocate the money for is the 100 envelope challenge and our 10k challenge. So it's for sort of much longer term savings. So that money has gone in now. So I'm going to put £200 into the 100 envelope. So I'm going to colour off these, which is actually really nice to colour some of these off. Because I don't obviously do it very often. It's sort of become, it's not a low priority, but because I'm doing it through the budget, like it doesn't feel like I'm doing it, if you know what I mean. That doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, right, so I'm going to do the 3 and the 4 as well. And I will probably condense these at some point, but for now it makes me feel better that I've actually coloured 4 in for putting £200 in. There we go. So let's see what we have in here now. Actually I could probably change these out. So we've got 400, 600, 810. Ooh, that's a good number. Do I have an 800? No. So we're gonna leave it at that. What have I got? 4. Well, actually, let's do 4 and 4. There we go. So yeah, 810. So I have got a savings challenge which will feed into this, which I should hopefully finish this month actually. So that might push it up to that 900, closer to the first 1,000, so that's exciting. And then just 100 of the £300 that's gone into that account is going to be towards the 10k challenge. This is definitely a much lower priority for us. So we've got 600, so I'm going to add 100, and I'm pretty sure I had a 700 placeholder, so I'll take all of that out, and we've got 700 now into the 10k challenge. So the 10k is for sort of you know, long term retirement potentially, if it's not needed earlier, but a kind of emergency fund, you know, as in job loss kind of emergency fund type thing. So that's that. And then last thing that I always forget is work. So I'm going to put £50 into my tax, because I am employed and self-employed, which you've probably heard me say 20 million times. So it's £870 in there now. And I think that's it. I think that is all of the money put into the places that it is needed. Thank you so much. I'm not sure how long this has got, but it's probably quite long. Thank you so much. Please give the video a thumbs up. Let me know what you are up to this week. We've got quite a quiet week actually, which is really nice post half term. There's not too much happening, which is nice. I don't think we've really got many plans coming up over next weekend. My husband goes back to work for a 6 early shifts. So yeah, that's us for the week. Thank you so much, and I will see you in I hopefully will record a bonus cash stuffing later on in the week. So hopefully you'll see that next. But anyway, thank you so much. See you later. Bye.